welcome to Boxing Social with me, Glenn McCrory. Boxing was again playing a dominant part in the sporting entertainment on offer this weekend as we welcome big-time boxing back to my hometown of Newcastle. The Frank Warren promoted event headlined with the former world super welterweight champion, Liverpool's Liam Smith, going over old ground and looking to settle a score against tough Welshman Liam Williams. A cut-eye retirement in their first clash brought an inconclusive win for Smith in their encounter in April earlier this year. This time, however, what always looked an even match started well for Williams in the opening rounds, but it was a sharper and better prepared Smith that got his jab working behind a high guard to control the middle rounds and finish the contest strongly to gain a well-earned points victory and put himself back in serious contention for a world title chance in the new year. The undercard featured the best of our local talent, with County Durham's British Super Bantamweight champion Thomas Ward putting on a very impressive boxing display as he comprehensively defeated Brummie Sean Davis by a wide margin on all the judges' cards. Another of the region's best talents, Jeff Saunders, put his undefeated record on the line against up-and-coming Liverpool prospect Stephen Lewis and came through 10 tough rounds to book himself a British title fight at super lightweight against the new champion Chorley's Jack Catterall. Heavyweight prospect Nathan Gorman also featured and duly impressed with a fifth-round stoppage over undefeated German Mohamed Solfi. And with Ricky Hatton in his corner and still just 21, the big man from Cheshire looks a good addition to our growing talent in the domestic heavyweight ranks. The fight of the night, however, featured two Northeast fighters as Gisborough's talented Josh Leather was dropped in the second round by a heavy right hand from former prizefighter champion Sunderland's Glenn Foote. It was an all-action, non-stop affair that had the crowd on its feet. Leather recovered from the knockdown well, but was under constant pressure from a very aggressive Glenn Foote. The referee, Steve Gray, was not impressed by Foote's tactics, however, and deducted 2 points, one for a late punch and the other for losing his gum shield on a few occasions, which in my opinion seemed rather harsh. Leather did stage a grandstand finish with a fast-punching attack in the final round to earn the win, but the 5-point margin by one judge was widely off the mark of what was a very close fight, and the return contest between the two Northeast rivals would be one that everyone would welcome. Barry McGuigan's Cyclone promotion in Edinburgh saw the excellent Josh Taylor continue his spectacular rise as he scored his biggest win to date, stopping the very experienced Mexican hardman Miguel Vasquez in the 9th of a tough outing for the young Scottish prospect, who was cut by a clash of heads early but kept his composure as he used his southpaw skills and accurate punching to pressure Vasquez, eventually dropping his man for the finish with a terrific right to the body. Handing the Mexican his first stoppage loss in 45 fights, which was made even impressive as Vasquez has shared the ring with greats like Sal Canelo Alvarez and Timothy Bradley. Overseas action came from California as undefeated Artur Beterbiev was less than impressive, but still managed to KO Germany's Enrico Colin in the 12th of their vacant IBF World Light Heavyweight clash. The Russian Beterbievs dropped his opponent twice in the final round, and the referee halted the fight, handing him the IBF title vacated by none other than Andre Ward. Also in Brooklyn, New York, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom promoted Daniel Jacobs dominated a one-sided affair to win widely on points over tough-talking Jacobs-Arias. Jacobs, known as the Miracle Man, after surviving a battle with bone cancer, only to recover well enough not only to restart his career, but also to take the excellent Gennady Golovkin to a close points decision loss earlier this year. The win over Arias sees the former WA World Champion back in contention for a potential fight with the winner of Billy Joe Saunders' David Lemieux fight in Canada in December, or a rematch with Triple G. Next week, Boxing Social is ringside in Belfast as local hero Carl Frampton starts the next chapter of his remarkable career. From Boxing Social and me, Glenn McCrory, Goodbye.